The Dog Bite and Felix Adventure Hour. Ish.
None of this normal, none of this acceptable, none of this frankly stable behavior.
So in this segment, this is the Mt Rushmore of domestic beers. I just gotta say I love your topics that you've been coming up with, and this one hits pretty close to home. This one's close to my heart, I think. I don't know. You want to start? I'll let you start.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna have to go off the top of my head because honestly, I didn't give it.
All right, I got mine.
What's
You can
up?
think about it. I got mine already.
Word.
Okay, and there obviously there's gonna be a shit ton of people that disagree like fucking crazy, but I think my go-to cheap beer, cheap domestic beer, if I'm feeling really cheap and it's got a lot of nostalgia to me, is Busch. Not Busch Light, regular Busch beer. Honestly, when Pabst was the thing, I think it still is, but Pabst was like the thing. And then it became like we were drinking Pabst when like people weren't like drinking it, and it wasn't cool because it was cheap. And then all of a sudden college kids started drinking it, and then it became like the cool thing to drink. And honestly, man, fucking after a while, that shit fucking started like tearing me up. It's almost like a malt liquor. Like,
Yeah, Pabst is rough, man.
yeah. And
Busch is refreshing.
Busch is good, man. And our buddy, my old roommate, got us on
That's what I
Busch.
drink when I hauled hay.
Yeah, man. And I used to drink shit ton of Busch. I love it. I like it better than Budweiser, which is pretty much like the bottom of the barrel of Budweiser. But I don't know why I can't fucking stand Budweiser, but I'll drink the shit out of Busch. I love Busch. Second one's Miller High Life. Champagne of beers. John Henry's in Eugene would sell 32-ounce bottles of Miller High Life at shows for $4. I ended up chipping my buddy's tooth on one at a Sawyer family show. He was in front of me, and he went to take a drink of his, and the back of my head went into the bottle as he was drinking, and he chipped half of his front tooth off. I love Miller High Life. It's been a long time since I had one. And then I just got to go with Coors Light and Coors Original.
Yep.
Those are my two other go-tos, Buckskins and fucking Rockies.
Have you bought the Coors lately that's come out in the little brown bottles?
Yeah, I like the ones in the bottle cans too. They're fucking super cold and good. Fuck, there's another. What are the ones in the stubbies? Lucky Stripe? No, that's
Lucky Lager.
Lucky Lager's good.
Yeah, Lucky Lager's like pretty much teetering on the edge of my list.
That's one I haven't thought about that we used to have a go-to for. I'd put that on my very
Lucky Lagers, you're gonna get drunk on beer.
Mm-hmm. Those are good too. They come in little stubby bottles like the old stubby Coors.
And they have the riddles at the top.
Like Coach Buttermaker from Bad News Bears used to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the bottle. Yeah.
That might be on my list. We'll see. Here, I'm sending you a link, my friend. Okay. My turn.
Your turn.
All righty then. Well, I can't believe that this one didn't make your list, and maybe there's a reason for that. Rainier.
I don't like Rainier. It is it's taking the place of Busch up here though. Which makes me happy because I fucking hate Busch. I think it's bullshit. And then the thing that pisses me off most about Busch is they raise the shit out of their prices, and it's just shitty fucking bottom of the barrel beer. And like everybody drinks it now because like, I drink Pabst. They're not Busch, Pabst. Pabst is what I'm talking about, not Busch.
Oh yeah, Pabst.
Yeah, Pabst is.
I like Rainier. It's like I put Rainier in the same category with Hams. I can go either way.
I fucking hate Hams. That's kind of why I hate Hams. It's the only beer that tastes warm when it's cold, but it's not bad out of the keg. It's pretty good off the tap.
Ice cold hams is delicious. Ice cold Indy beer is delicious.
We used to get kegs of hams for like $30.
Yeah.
We'd get like fucking 5 of them. Or no, we get 4 kegs of hams and 1 keg of Coors. And we would tap the keg of Coors first, get all drunk off that so we couldn't taste the hams. And we'd just party for like 4 days out in the mountains.
You know, I miss pony cakes.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, yeah, hams / Rainier. I'm just, sorry if that offends anybody. Yeah, I put those two together. My favorite beer, my favorite domestic beer, hands down, easy. Light beer, LITE from Miller.
Yeah, you got me on the Miller Lite. It almost made my list, but I put High Life on there because I like High Life better.
And
you got me on the last tour we did. I was drinking some Miller Lite.
I love Miller Lite. And yeah, I have definitely developed an appreciation and fondness for regular Coors.
Mm-hmm. That's probably my go-to these days, or Coors Light. I mean, if I'm gonna buy beer, I don't drink all that much anymore.
And then my final favorite domestic beer. Well, I guess it's not national though, just like Rainier and Hams, but Old Style.
Mm.
I love Old Style.
Yeah.
Old Style and Miller Lite are probably my 2 favorites.
You ever have a Schlitz or whatever?
Yeah, I've drank the Schlitz. That's malt liquor.
Is it?
Yeah.
I used to drink, I don't know, I used to drink 40s of fucking Old E and fucking 211 all the time too. Mickey's. I mean, that's not really, I mean, that's a thing we could go on for another Mount Rushmore.
We could do the Mount Rushmore of malt liquor.
Or bum beer in general.
You have to have the 8-ball.
I don't even know if I have had an 8-ball. But I don't know. But Mad Dog could fall, we could do that. But Mad Dog could fall in like the category, or Boone's Farm, or like bum drinks.
Have you really never had Old E?
No, I've had Old E. Oh, is that what they call 8-ball?
Oh yeah, that's the 8-ball.
Yeah, I've had Old E. I used to. Oh man, I went through a phase when I was 18 where I loved those because you get like a 40 for $1.99, and one would get you just shit faced.
I'm so old, they were 99 cents.
But they would make me meaner than shit, like whiskey mean.
Oh yeah, that's poison.
And I would get the worst fucking hangovers on them. And fucking
it's fucking terrible.
And there's a trick to it too. You can't sip those motherfuckers because they're only good through. Well, they're not good at all, but they're only tolerable through about halfway through it. So you got to buck up. Once you get about half that bitch down, you got to buck up and start slamming that shit.
People get crazy off malt liquor the same way they get crazy off liquor.
Yeah, no, I did. I was bad on malt liquor. I was bad.
I was just my usual idiotic self. It would be the same as if I was drinking whiskey,
Yeah, no, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, it got me a little drunker slower, I think is why I could tolerate it better. But fuck, yeah, it would get me like whiskey drunk, kind of.
Yep.
I don't drink whiskey anymore, man. I'm a fucking piece of shit on it. Every day.
On what?
On whiskey. I hate
I'm drinking as this Jameson orange. It's fucking delicious.
It wakes up I mean, I feel like there's 3 types of people in this world. Or 3 types of people, 3 types of drinkers. You're either a whiskey drinker, a vodka drinker, or a tequila drinker. And sometimes
check.
Sometimes those worlds can collide, but you're like, there's usually those people have their preference, or what they drink on a special night, and I'm a tequila guy. Tequila's never failed me.
I love a good tequila. I can drink just a good tequila, like Don Julio. I can just drink on ice.
Yeah. Nisha from the Travelers gave me the best fucking tequila I've ever had in my life. Actually, I'm going to ask her what it was. It's the only time I could ever sip it. I like it in margaritas, but for the most part, I just like to take it with a shot with a lime.
Yep, me too. I love it.
I got some Cabo sitting on my fridge right now. I should fucking start drinking on.
Hell yeah. I've never had it.
It's good, man. It's my favorite. Next to like, I mean, yeah. I don't
Someone
know.
else has tequila. Who else has tequila? Like all these people are diversifying their fucking portfolios, all these celebrities, by starting tequila brands or whiskey brands, but someone has tequila brand that's supposed to be pretty good.
A dude from Hepner has one. He was kind of a big shot in Hepner, I guess, but him and like 4 people are partners on this tequila that's really good called the Zunia. It's not too expensive, but it's not like cheap as fuck. It's like a $40 bottle, and it comes in a really nice bottle, and it's good. I like it more than Patron. Some people in Hebner will argue, be like, "Oh, Patron's better," but I hate Patron. I fucking hate Patron. I think it tastes like fucking cat piss. I'd rather drink Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo.
I would, man. I love Jose over fucking. Dude, my buddy Cody.
I drink Casadores.
My buddy Cody. When his dad passed away, he bought like a fucking $300 bottle of Patron, and it tasted exactly like a fucking $30 bottle of Patron. I was just like, this is like nothing about. I've had Patron from the bottom to the top, and none of it's impressed me. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's never really made an impression on me. I love Don.
I want to drink some good mezcal, man. I've never had mezcal.
It's just like tequila.
Is it? I had this fucking.
Damn it, you're making me thirsty. Just a sec. I'm gonna go grab this. I might as well finish this bottle off.
Oh, you got shorty shorts on too, like me. Look at you. Aren't we a couple of cool guys? Should pause this bitch.
There we go. Sorry, all that drink and talk made me thirsty. Domestic beers.
I drank this bottle after my first show ever at the Samurai Duck in Eugene, Oregon, that had a dead snake in the bottom of the bottle. I have no idea what the fuck it was.
That's rad.
It was fun. Dude, this little old like Chinese, I don't know. I'm probably being politically incorrect, but she was super sweet. But she owned the Samurai Duck, and she ran that metal bar for years. Could hardly speak English. I don't know why she loved heavy metal so much, but she ran a heavy metal bar called the Samurai Duck, and she always had this bottle. And they were like, for some reason, she liked me. She's like, she only asks people she really likes to drink out of the snake bottle. So I was like, well, I guess I got to drink out of the snake bottle then, because she offered it to me. I didn't want to, but I did. I don't know.
That's rad.
It's a fucking venomous snake they put in there too. I mean, obviously the venom's out of it, but
yeah, obviously, because there's a fucking snake in the bottle, which I've never even heard of. That's fucking bizarre.
Yeah, I've looked it up. There's a few different kinds. So I don't know what the fuck it is. There's some vodkas like that. There's some fucking, I don't know.
It's just taking it to a whole unnecessary level.
Yeah. Well, shit. Let's play some music.
Word.
We'll roll into the next one. We're going to play some Dylan Walsh for you, and then some brand new Rockin' Yotes, 19 Crows. This is a really good song, actually. Yotes has been stepping it up quite a bit. Like, not that he's Yotes is really talented. But I don't think he's ever really went this dark before, and that's what I dig about it. It's a pretty dark song for Yotes. So, anyways, we'll be back with
He's
you.
not a very dark dude.
No, he's not.
He's a sweetheart, man.
He was in this band called Millionaires Club with this dude named Tom. And Tom used to fucking just bust his nuts on stage all the time and was like, he'd always be like, fucking, yo, you look like fucking Howdy Doody and fucking Betty Crocker and had a baby.
Oh, it's terrible. But
yeah, he was so mean to Yotes, but it was all in good fun, I guess, sometimes. But anyways, we'll be right back with you folks.
Yep.